Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Box, and in this video I'm doing a movie review. So today, the 4th of January 2020, I went to see Cats. So here's my ticket to prove that I went. I've made some points in my journal. My first point is there is no story to speak of. My dad actually fell asleep for a lot of it, and I think my mum fell asleep for some of it too. There was no story to speak of. It didn't really have a beginning, middle or end. It was just lots of random singing. Just very random singing. So, there's no particular structure. Second point, I really like, I quite have a crush on Magical Mr. Mistopheles. I thought he looked really cute as a cat, and I really liked when he did crossed paws, and I liked his song too, although I cannot remember the actual tune, but I enjoyed it when I saw it. My next point is I was actually quite relieved when James Corden actually turned up, because just before that it was getting a bit dull, and then he turned up and he livened it up a bit. And I know some people don't like James Corden, but I don't mind him, and I thought he was funny, but he's quite good as Bustopher Jones, so he livened it up a bit. My next point is Victoria, the main cat. I thought her ballet was nice, and I liked her ballet moves, and her on-point work was very good, graceful. My next point is, I still don't know what a Jellicle cat is. On the way home, my aunt and mum and dad were saying, oh, maybe is it an alley cat, or maybe it just hangs around in a gang. See, that's what they thought Jellicle cats were, just gang members. And then my next point is Gimbleshanks, the railway cat. I quite enjoyed his routine, I quite enjoyed his song. Although the scale in this movie, the actual scale measurements of everything is all over the place, because they were next to a railway track, and the railway line, they were next to the, and that, if you look at a real railway track, that would have made the cats about 2 inches tall, which didn't make any sense at all. And then apparently a Victoria cat, she apparently stole some jewellery, which the scale of that was just all over the place, and the bit inside the house with Mungo Jerry, so that just, there was no sense of scale of anything. It was just, oh, I just chuck that on, but that wouldn't be that size compared to that, like, oh, don't matter, just chuck it on. No sense of size or scale of anything. Next point was, it was a bit confusing. I couldn't tell, confused which cat was which name and stuff. So I was sad confused about that. My next point is Ray Winstons. I just burst out laughing at Ray Winston, especially when shh. It's like, it just reminded me of that cringy bit of that, I forgot why is George somebody, it was like, do you want me to be the cat? That bit on Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother, that was cringe. And Ray Winston, I couldn't take him seriously as a cat. It was just odd. And then the next point is, I completely burst out laughing when Idris Elba threw off his coat and he was fairy. There's just, and Jenny Any Doctor, cats. Apparently she skins other cats and wears them. Because she's got his first cat skin layer, she peels that off, she's got a dress underneath, and then she's got another one of them cat skin layers that when she's trapped on that boat, she unskins herself again. It's like, why? What? It doesn't make any sense. It's just, and these cats were, there was old Deuteronomy and Grisabelle, they're wearing fur coats, cats wearing fur coats. Now they couldn't have been my skin because that would have been completely not big enough for them. So have they skinned other cats to make their own coats? I wasn't sure about that. I also laughed aloud at Ian McKellen's character Gus when they go into the theatre and he's like, blah, and it's like, what? But I thought I did enjoy his song about being a theatre cat. I thought he did a quite sweet performance. But then Judy, is she called Judy Dent? I've forgotten people's names. Anyway, she cocked her leg up and flashed a fanny at him. It's like, did we need that? My next point is that it was pretty good fun. Apparently, the prize of being the best Jellicle cat is getting shoved in a balloon and just bugged off. They just get shoved in a balloon that disappears. And there's also Idris Elba was playing McCavity cat and he could disappear and just snapped his fingers and he disappeared. I think that must have been a metaphor for how when you're looking one way, a cat could just disappear like that, which they can. Like, where's he gone? So I think that was meant to be a metaphor for where's he gone. But then they had the whole routine of Mistopheles trying to magic back. Not Judy Dench, that's it. Judy Dench's character. I mean, then Taylor Swift was there with Catnip. And then McCarthy just disappears people and sticks them on a boat for no discernible reason whatsoever. Like, and then it's trying to get old Deuteronomy to go off the plank, but if she's the one who's got this magic power to make a Jellicle cat, well, he's never going to be a Jellicle cat if he shoves her off a plank, is he? Or is he going to be a Jellicle cat? Is he going to be a Jellicle cat? What is a Jellicle cat? What? Just interesting. I'm glad that I went to see it so I can discuss it all now online and stuff. I can't explain it. So that was my review of Cats, the movie. I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. Yay!